Hello, welcome to our tutorial for today. In today's tutorial, we'll focus on attention to our profile picture. Profile picture is very important and is what we must give attention to. Do you remember that there are some persons that send you friend requests on social media and you turn the request down without even bothering to know their names just because of their profile picture? So the way their profile picture looks, what their profile picture says about them speaks a volume. Some persons have lost the opportunity of having a job. Take for example, they might be applying for a job like in LinkedIn. One thing they may not know is that the prospective employer may want to go to the Facebook to see the kind of pictures or the profile pictures to which he display. So some persons have lost such opportunity of getting a good employment or starting out as unique just because of their poor profile picture. So we are going to learn from today's tutorial using phpmaker.com to learn how to get a profile picture that stands out. You must know that today we have different types of profile picture. We have some profile picture for gaming. Sometimes you are playing game and they want you to use a picture to represent you against your opponent. We have some profile picture that is for professionals. Sometimes you are in search for a job and they want to see your profile picture. And there are some places in which people search for jobs online, many different platforms, and because of their profile picture, they may or they may not be opportune to get the job. So what comes first in most cases is our profile picture in a social media. It could just be that another type of profile picture is that of a social profile picture and many more. So in PFP Maker, they make provision for different types. In today's tutorial, we will see how to remove the background of our picture. We will see how to change our background to any choice background. We will see the creative background. We'll see how to produce a plain background based on any color of our choice, but single color background. We will also see how we can use different things like emoji to represent us as our profile picture based on what we are using for at a given point in time. We will see how we can do these and many more in today's tutorial. So I really encourage you to subscribe, like, share this video. Many persons will find this video very helpful, and we encourage that you stay down to the end of this tutorial so that you can learn much from amazing tutorial like this. This is what we are going to learn. So without much ado, you will connect your system to internet. After connecting your system to internet, on your address bar, you can see my address bar here. Just type there pfpmaker.com. pfpmaker.com. After clicking that, this is what will appear. There are more than one ways in which you can load your profile picture from your system. One of the ways is that you can come to where you have plus. Click on it, please. As soon as you click on that plus, it brings you to this dialog box. We call this dialog box. Go down to select the image of your choice or the picture of your choice. Suppose this is the one, just select, come to the bottom and click on open. Automatically, it will load the picture to the page and gives you many design backgrounds to choose from. Let's go to the second method. Second method is for you to open a folder, select where your image are kept, and drag the particular image to which you want to use to that page. As soon as you do that, this is what you will see. You can see now it's generating profile pictures. It may surprise you to see what have just happened. Now see what happened. With that single picture, we have gotten so many pictures with their different background. That same picture have come up with so many background. Now, there are three categories grouped. You can see it up here. We are under mixed. That means both creative and professional can be found under mixed. However, if we want to choose creatives only and professional is just a mere clicking. As soon as we click, it changes. Now, if I love what I'm seeing here and I want to have them, this is what I do. As soon as I point my cursor to that particular image, it will show me downloading sign. So I click on that download sign, it's download. If you observe at the bottom, it's already downloaded. The same here, the same here, and that's anyone that I chooses to, it downloads. That is one way. So as earlier mentioned, you can go to the second one called creative. If you observe under creative, the background again have changed, and you can go down and see more and more. If any of these you feel like downloading, feel free to do just that. Point your cursor there and click on the downloading sign, and it's download to your computer under download section. What about professional? If you move to the professional side of it, you will see that some of these background are no longer here. They only focus on some of the background that can represent you professionally online. So you can as well download them. One thing you must note is that PFP Maker actually make it more creative. Take for example, suppose you want to change the color. For example, you can just come here and choose the color. As soon as the color is chosen, see what happened. Do you notice some changes? You could download this as well. At this point, you want to go further to see what more can be seen or can be gotten from the PFP Maker. Please note that PFP is an acronym for profile picture. Acronym for profile picture. If you want to edit the image, suppose the image is too small inside the border or is too large, you want to reduce, come to this where you have new with the sign of a pencil perhaps, click on it. As soon as you click, you will see the entire image and the part that are actually showing. To adjust it inside there, move it up. If you want to replace this particular picture with another one, this is what you do. You click here, it takes you back to that same dialog box, which you could make a selection. But if you don't want any of these changes, you just have to click on the second one, reset. However, you can rotate your image using this upper one called rotate. But if it's good just like it is, you can then leave that. Alright, coming here, you can rather reduce the image or increase the image. You can see that. So if it was too large, you may reduce it a little. If it was too small, you may need to increase it using this. When you are done with all the adjustment, come down a little more. Where you see save, click on save. As you click on save, this will happen. If you observe from my system, you will see that these profile pictures have shrink a little. We are able to see it much more. Good. You can go to the color to select what kind of background you want for your image. Whatever background you choose should be the one that stands out as unique. It should be a contrast background that allowed your profile picture to stand out. So all this is achievable using PFP Maker. What more can we achieve using PFP Maker? Now let's move further. Do you see this environment? It allows you to do some of this. You can see looking like horror. Come here. If you want transparent, for example, you can just put it there. You can adjust either the image or adjust that and download. As soon as download is part of it. If you want to change the color, you can see, you can download. You can use your own picture to replace this. How do you do that? Can you see replace photo? Just click on it. As you click on replace photo, it brings you back to the same dialog box. As soon as you're at the dialog box, you want to make that changes here. It is simple. You can just come there make a selection of the image to which you intend or you want to use, and after you have placed the image, can resize it to suit what you want and the area to which you want to display, after which you can decide how to use all this. Take for example, you do not want to use transparent, you want to use like what we saw earlier. You can use this letter 4. Letter 4, make some changes. You can see what is here now, which means that this man, I don't know. Anyway, you can change the color by coming here. You can see in each of the colors selection, it changes from here. So you can see some of those horror related, some people's eyes on fire and all that. You can achieve them with ease using this. Okay, so you can download accordingly if that's what you want. If you want to make a selection of colors, you can click here as you have just seen. Or if you do not like that, you can come here and adjust your color accordingly. If that is not even what you really want, you can come to this hexadecimal color code. You can see hex. Hex is that is abbreviation of hexadecimal color code. You can change it manually. I can from here change to A. As soon as I put A there, you notice it changes again. Now let me change something here. I can put 1 here. Do you notice changes? All these can be done, and click on download to get what you want. If you want to make a selection rather than the one we have used, you can make sure you come here, whatever pleases you, to add more beauty to what you have done. Please feel free to use, and as soon as you download, it will become part of it. These are many more things you can see while using PFP Maker. And interestingly, as Elia mentioned, this is done free of charge. Do you want to patronize them? In order to encourage them, you can contact them and make a donation if so desired. But they make it free of charge for you. So PFP Maker is actually a very beautiful platform to use. Alright, so what more can we learn using this particular platform? You can come down to tools. Under the tools, you may also use this emoji PFP Maker. Emoji PFP Maker allows you to use all those emojis that we often use to actually tell or portray what we mean. If we are happy, we put something like this. If they are sad, you show it by those maker. One unique thing about the PFP Maker is that they allow you to make some changes of the background. Take for example, suppose this is what I want. I click on it. Just like we have used our profile picture, our own picture to make that happen, you can also use this. When you click on it, you can change the color. If you observe, there are many of it here. Whichever ones you like, just come here, download accordingly. Sometimes you want to protect your child's image, so you could use something like this to represent his profile picture. So if this video merits your time, please subscribe, like, and share it as we come your way in our next tutorial. Remain blessed.